Hi everyone! I just wanted to take a few minutes to introduce myself, introduce what Ágape Expressions is. It is really a dream from God being manifested through me. And I am so excited to have the privilege and the honor to be able to take up this challenge, move forward by faith, and share it with you.
Prometer, nunca te olvidaré.
Se encuentra el aire con el aguacero, se tiñe el cielo de azul sincero. Son los acordes de un verso en te quiero. Es un poema el que vives por dentro. Es como lluvia que alimenta el río, como la fuerza que sostiene el brillo. Es ese brillo que alumbra el camino.
So about a year ago, God confirmed in my spirit that it was time for me to step away from my regular job and really focus on what it was that He had designed for my life. I've been a Christian all my life. I've always known that I wanted to be involved in ministry. I knew that my passion was working with God's people, working in ministry, working in His kingdom. And I knew that at one point or another, God was going to tell me, it's time to step away from the secular and focus on what I have called you to do. I understand that God calls many people for many different things. God needs people in the workforce. God needs people in politics and governments and in schools. God needs individuals in those areas. So I am not belittling that. I'm not saying that when God wants to use you in ministry or when God wants to use you for His glory, He's automatically going to remove you from the workplace. That's not necessarily the case. But for me, that was the case. He had to remove me from my regular job so that I can really focus on what it was that He wanted me to do. I've also gone back to school. I'm in school full time, and I'm so excited with everything that God has been doing. I remember that at the beginning of this process, in my prayer time, in my alone time with God, I would tell Him, God, I'm going to do this. I'm going to move forward by faith. I feel a peace in my spirit that this is what you want me to do. And throughout this time, I don't want to question you. I don't want to doubt you. Although in my humanity, I know that there are going to be needs, that there are going to be bills that are going to come and I don't have a secure income, I want to trust in you wholeheartedly. And I made that decision from day one. And I remember that in public, He confirmed this word into my spirit. And He says, although it may be hard, I promise to provide for every single one of your needs. It's been over a year and God has provided for every single one of my needs. You that have received the word from God, that God is encouraging you to move forward by faith, to move forward in your convictions. I am living testimony that everything God says and every word that He speaks into our spirit, He shall bring it into completion. It is truly a privilege to know that you're moving forward and walking in that God has called you to be doing. And embrace the season that God is permitting for you, for your life. God has called me to step out in faith, to be able to move forward. So what am I involved in? I'm involved in full-time ministry. I'm back in school, making sure I get the degrees that God has placed in my spirit to be able to acquire. But He has also encouraged me to move forward. Not only Him directly into my spirit, but He has surrounded me by so many amazing people that have encouraged me to move forward in this business called Ágape Expressions. So what is Ágape Expressions? Ágape Expression is something that I've been doing with my loved ones, with my family, with my friends. And it's just being able to take some time and show them how much I love them, how much I care for them. And it's just taking an ordinary moment and making it extraordinary. It's being able to take a date and make it something special. Ágape Expressions is being able to take someone's birthday and making it something special and memorable. Not necessarily expensive, but something meaningful. Perhaps a color, perhaps a fragrance, perhaps a specific song that just brings back so many memories. Celebrating an anniversary, that milestone in your relationship. Being able to celebrate your 30th, your 40th birthday, something that's a signature moment in your life. Making sure that when you look back, you can remember that moment and embrace that moment. More than words, it's an Ágape expression, where your ideas become grand.